Hi, I'm Soma with Coldwell banker Collins-Maury, and welcome to Real Estate with Caitlin. Today we're going to talk about why contracts fail. If you're a buyer, you'll find a house, you love it, you go under contract. However, some things can happen that can make the contract fail where you can no longer buy the house. On the sales side, this can happen to your buyer as well. So it's important to know what can happen in the process that might make a contract fail. All of these things I've seen in my experience. This is not a list I found on the internet, just something that I've seen from what I've experienced. The first reason that I see contracts fail are lender issues. These are usually avoidable issues. Oftentimes, your buyer will be ready to buy a house, everything looks great, and then the loan is denied at the end, the lender stating that the buyer can no longer afford this house. There are a couple reasons that can cause that. Number one is oftentimes an incorrect calculation of income. This means that overtime was calculated when it shouldn't have been, or other issues. Maybe tax returns were calculated incorrectly on the front end and underwriting caught it. These are unacceptable and they should not be happening. The second reason that I see contracts fail are inspections. A buyer's under contract on a house and has the right to inspect a property. It's very good to inspect a property. You want to. Sometimes you can find things like mold, which is a serious issue. You don't want to have to deal with that. Or maybe a structural issue. Serious issues that can cause a loan to fail. Even if the seller will fix it, sometimes the buyer's scared away, doesn't want to deal with it. Sometimes there are too many issues that the seller can't fix, and the buyer says, no, I don't want to move forward with this loan. That can make a deal fail as well. The third reason that I see contracts fail are the appraisals. Sometimes appraisals will come in under the sales price in the contract. If the seller does not lower the sales price, the buyer is free to walk if he chooses to. Sometimes the seller doesn't want to, sometimes the buyer says, oh wait, I'd rather not buy this house, and that can also make a contract fail. The last reason that I see contracts fail are a change in the buyer's financial status. There are several things that the buyer can do to avoid a change in financial status, and there are some things that are unfortunately unavoidable. Things that you can avoid are changing your credit. Do not put anything on that credit card like furniture, like other items for your house. Don't spend when you are under contract. That could change your debt to income and change your credit score, and that means that you might no longer be able to afford that house. Don't make any financial changes without confirming with your lender on the front end. Also, make sure that you keep your down payment funds safe. Don't spend them on anything else, otherwise you won't have the money to buy a house. This also means that I have seen where a buyer will have gift funds and receive a gift for down payment, and that down payment has been pulled at the last minute and we haven't been able to close. Also, do not change jobs when you are under contract, because that could adversely affect the lender, your relationship with your lender, and you might not be able to buy your house. Also, I have seen where buyers have lost their jobs at the 11th hour, and that is something that is so sad, and I'm so sorry for the buyers, but that also means that financing is unavailable. Thanks for joining me today on Real Estate with Caitlin and talking about why contracts can fail. If you would like any more real estate information, be sure to give me a call or an email. You can Facebook message me as well. My name is Soma, and I'm with Coldwell banker Collins-Maury. My phone number is 980-329-7700. Thank you.